Welcome to Hardcore Iron Man Till Death Do Us Part, Episode 3. Back in Episode 2, we did our winter talk grind, and we got all the way up to 85 fire making. During that journey, we were also able to train our fletching, our woodcutting, and even get some construction levels. But most importantly, we were able to get the drops that we were looking for. If you haven't seen that video, I'd recommend you go back and look at it to avoid spoilers. But assuming that you've already looked at it, we were able to get both the Tome of Fire and the Brumatorch, which is what we were ultimately searching for. However, we were lucky enough to also get the Dragon Axe drop as well, which is a 1 in 10,000 drop rate. Having put Wintertop behind us, we're now moving on to our next grinds. What we're planning on doing in this episode is knocking out some early game quests to boost our stats, get that elusive Artie Easy Diary done so that we can get that Artie Cape for an easy teleport to a prayer renewal, and ultimately, I want to go ahead and get Graceful because we're going to be doing a lot more quests in the future. So without any more hesitation, let's begin. Alright, so I'm sitting here in Lumbridge. I'm fixing to start gathering all the items that I need for the quests. Just looking at the list of items that's on the wiki, that's the compiled items, all you need for the free-to-play quest seems it's pretty daunting. I'm not quite sure the best way to go about it. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pull up the guides for each of these that either Slayer Music or I'm Sick of It has done for Old School RuneScape, and I'm going to go and get all of the items that I need for each quest one at a time, and I'm just going to go down the list. So I'll be back once I get all the items for the quests. Okay, so I'm going to go back and try to explain what I actually did throughout the course of this video and the course of the 2 weeks that it took me to get this done. So as you saw in the last clip, I mentioned that I was going to try and do all of the free-to-play quests, and I was going to get all the items for it. Well, I actually did end up getting all the items for it. I show a bank clip, then you'll be able to see that. But I quickly realized that doing all the free-to-play quests, A, was going to take a really long time, and B, wasn't actually going to help me out a ton because there are quite a few of those quests that don't give meaningful benefits on the front end. So what I actually did is there is a guide on the wiki that is an optimal quest guide for Iron Men. It doesn't take into account the any kind of bosses or anything, and the viability of a person being able to kill the bosses at these low of levels. But I decided I wanted to give it a shot to see, I guess, how useful this quest guide is and how useful doing the quests in this order are. So what I'm actually planning on doing, I obviously had already done Tutorial Island, and I did Cook's Assistant before even starting the Winter Talk grind, just because it was right there in Lumbridge. But I'm going to try and get through all of these quests all the way down to Biohazard. Now, getting Biohazard will allow me to get the Ardoin Easy Diaries done, and that will allow me to get the Artie Cloak 1. And the main goals for this video, obviously, we're getting the Artie Cloak 1 and all the quests before it in this optimal quest guide, and as you'll see later, getting the Graceful set finally. So stopping at Biohazard or getting to Biohazard would allow us to get that first step of our video goals done. So again, I'm just trying to specify what I actually did because I know the first clip doesn't explain it very well, and I kind of changed my mind before I started doing the actual quests themselves. So as you can see, since I'm an engineer, I work in spreadsheets. So whenever I was looking at the different items I had to get, what I did was I went to Slayer Music's guides and pulled up, or the wiki, and pulled up each of the quests that I was looking at doing, figured out what items I needed to get. I looked at my bank to figure out if I had them, and then basically I just made a list. These were all the free-to-play. These are all of the free-to-play quests, and these were all. Let me zoom out. These were all of the members quests that I was looking at potentially doing. Now, some of these, I recorded this afterwards. I didn't actually record this clip on the front end, so there were some of these yeses that I obtained them, I guess after I had actually obtained them because I had to get them in the middle of this video. So it's not accurate to, I guess, the clips that you're going to be seeing. But this is how I went about it. I guess there's a little hint of what's going to be coming in episode 4. And then I copied this over. I don't know why it says murder mystery. This is supposed to say Artie Elite Easy or Artie Easy Diaries, but these were the items that I needed for the Artie Easy Diaries. So this is how I kept track of what I needed and what I already had, and that was how I figured out what quest items that I would need to be getting. Okay, so now it comes time where I have to go into the wilderness. I've got to get those 2 iron bars for the Knight's Sword quest, and there's no other way around it. There's nothing I can kill at my level that will give me the bars. So I've just got to do it. Right now, I have my main account scouting ahead, scouting the location, and everything seems to be good, and it's also it's already hopped to another world that I'll be able to that I'll just be able to hop to. There's nobody there on that world either. So here goes everything, and I should just be able to run right into the new PKing area. Right now I'm just on a free-to-play British world because it had like nobody on it, because I think it's the middle of the night their time. So it's right there. I just gotta get in here between all these bears. Please don't hurt me. I don't have enough inventory space. Oh, the bear didn't attack me. Okay, I gotta be quiet. I'm afraid that if I talk too loud, the bear's gonna attack me. What am I going to? That one, okay. Sorry, I'm really, really stressed. Okay, come on, come on, come on. There's still nobody there. That white dot is me. Oh, shoot. Bear. Let's get through here. Oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap. Oh my gosh, I just had a heart attack. Okay. I think we're safe. Alright, well, that was all we needed to be able to go ahead and do the Knight's Sword, so that's all the items that we need for that quest. Alright, so this is dubbed over since I didn't like the original audio that was in this clip. But that last clip is the only thing that I'm going to add about item gathering, because it wasn't very entertaining and nothing very clip-worthy happened, so that's why I'm not including more of those. So this clip is actually the start of the quest stream, and I appreciate everybody that came out and dropped in and chatted for a bit. Again, that's in the description, the link to my Twitch is. And the stream is about 12 hours long. I broke it up into 2 chunks because I had to do something during the middle of the day. But yeah, all these quests that you're about to see took about 12 hours to do. And also, I've got a highlight at the end from the stream after rapid fire quest completion clips that y'all are going to see of something that happened during the stream. So stay tuned for that. Now we've got quest number 1 of this grind completed. That's Sheep Shearer completed, giving us 150 crafting experience. And that results in level 3 crafting. Misthala Mystery quest completed, giving us 600 crafting experience. And that puts us up to level 8 crafting. I had to get a rat tail after starting the Witch's Potion quest, and I managed to get 7 attack while I was killing a rat. And then I went and completed Witch's Potion quest to get another 325 magic experience. Imp Catcher quest completed for another 875 magic experience. And that gets us up to level 26 magic. Then we did X Marks the Spot for an antique lamp, 200 coins, and a beginner clue scroll. The loot from the clue scroll was worthless, so I didn't even put it in the video. And then we did Restless Ghost to get the sick 1125 prayer experience. And that got us all the way up to 11 prayer. Then we did the museum display mini quest to get 9 Slayer and 9 Hunter. Romeo and Juliet quest completed. Then we did Rune Mysteries to go ahead and unlock the rune crafting skill. Then we finished up Gertrude's cat, mainly to get a kitten so that we could go ahead and start raising it to get a full grown cat for future quests. And from the cooking experience reward, we got up to 27 cooking. Then we took a trip with Veos to do the Client of Corinne quest. While completing the witch's house, we got 27 magic and 17 hit points. Then we completed the witch's house. This got us all the way up to 26 hit points. As you can see, I have 4 antique lamps in the bottom of my inventory. Having these lamps and not being able to bank them caused me to deviate from the script a little bit and go ahead and complete the Druidic Ritual quest to unlock the Herblore skill. And completing this quest got us up to level 3 Herblore. Using one of our lamps in our inventory got us up to 7 Herblore. The second lamp got us up to 10 Herblore, and the final 2 lamps got us to 12 Herblore. Then we went over and finished up Dwarf Cannon, and that got us up to 11 crafting. Then we went and did the fan favorite waterfall quest. I found out that it's possible to get the rats, just the little level 2 rats, to attack you and maintain their aggro on you to get through the fire giants and the spiders without any problems. And finishing this quest got us 30 strength and 30 attack. Then we went back and finished the Tree Gnome Village quest, and that got us up to 36 attack. Then we went and did the Monk's Friend quest. And then we went over and did the Haziel Cult quest, in which I immediately selected the bad side to get the full set of rewards on the front end. And completing that quest got us up to 26 thieving. And then we went and did the Murder Mystery quest, and it was Frank. It's always Frank. And turning in Frank indirectly gave us 16 crafting. And while we were fighting Sir Mordred for the Merlin's Crystal quest, or should I say getting smacked by Sir Mordred in the Merlin's Crystal quest, we got 28 magic. Unfortunately, neither Sir Mordred nor the giant bat outside of his castle was able to beat the fact that we had a full inventory of cakes, and we finished the Merlin's Crystal quest. While doing the Fight Arena quest, we got 27 hit points and 29 magic. And after running from General Khazard, we finished the Fight Arena quest. This was another quest that was done out of order, mainly because it's such a short quest to do, but also because I knew that I was not going to be getting another weapon except for Excalibur to use in the Holy Grail fight against the Black Titan, and I wanted as high of an attack level as possible to hopefully make the fight just that much less painful. And it got us all the way up to 40 attack, which now means we've officially unlocked the ability to use a rune scimitar whenever we actually grind out and get one. And we got 28 thieving as well. And then we finished the quest that's almost as quick to complete as Doric's quest in Goblin Diplomacy. And finishing this quest got us up to 17 crafting. And then we went over and did the Holy Grail quest, and the Black Knight Titan fight in this quest in order to get to the Fisher King only took me about 12 or 14 minutes. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but all in all, it could have been worse, I guess. And then we got 29 prayer from this quest, which is the main reason that we were doing it. And the 31 defense is nice, but I guess that means that I have to say goodbye to my days as a 1 defense pure. Then we went over and did the Black Knight's Fortress quest, and immediately followed it up with the Recruitment Drive quest, in which I was afraid that I might die in one of the fights, but I was worrying about nothing because it was probably the easiest thing that I've done so far. And then that got us all the way up to level 30 prayer, level 16 herblore, and level 9 agility. And then we went over and we did the observatory quest. And I got the Leo constellation, which gave me hit points experience and got us up to level 28 hit points. And then we got 21 crafting from the quest rewards itself. And then in preparation for getting the rune essence for Priest in Peril, we got up to 19 mining. And to make sure that we had good enough food to fight the Temple Guardian and Priest in Peril, we cooked some of the raw trout that we got from Wintertot, and that got us level 28, 29, and up to level 30 cooking. Ultimately, this wasn't really needed as the fight was a piece of cake, and I actually don't even think I ate during it. And then we finished up the Priest in Peril quest. And then we went back over to Ardoin and did the Plague City quest. And finally, we wrapped up the quest grind by finishing off Biohazard, and this was the last quest that we needed in order to be able to do the RD Easy Diaries. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier whenever I had a clip from stream. a couple of these guys, apparently they were going around to multiple hardcore Ironmen that were streaming, but they were going around just kind of messing with them, talking about a pact and stuff like that. And they actually followed me. I was pickpocketing ham members right now to get the rusty sword for the already easy diaries, but they actually followed me through this, through doing this and Plague City and Biohazard. So yeah, I've got just a real short clip. There is more of it, but I didn't want to include too much and make the video too long. So enjoy. Okay, for real though, let me look up. There he is. Oh, it's not Kobold, it's Kobo ID. Oh. Got his name wrong. I need to follow the pact. Is it because I have demon feet? I don't have them on me right now. Holy crap. Hang on. Okay, so black robes, demon feet, a poisoned iron dagger, and a Zami. Oh, why'd y'all have to have a Zami kite shield? It's gonna be so hard for me to get a Zami kite shield. So we just finished the crest grind last, I guess it was yesterday. We got up to 59 quest points. We got a total of 57 quest points and up to a total level of 570. We got 9 agility from one of the quests, and I think that before I start grinding out any of the other quests that we've got to do, I'm going to go ahead and try and get my full graceful set. So that's going to be what I'm working on probably for the rest of this video. So I'm just going to get 10 agility here at the Gnome Stronghold agility course, and then I will be heading over to Draenor to start getting those marks of grace. Okay, no lie, I think we've been here for maybe 2 minutes, but we had to do 2 laps, and that got us 10 agility, so I'm going to go ahead and head over to Draenor, and next clips you'll be seeing are probably just going to be levels. I'll update you as we move to different rooftop agility courses and as we get the total number of marks that we need for each individual piece. Alright, so we just hit 20 agility over here at the Draenor course, so since I'm trying to just get to Canopus as quick as I can to maximize the number of marks we can get, I'm going to go ahead and go over to the Al-Kharid course. So we got 7 marks going from level 10 to level 20 agility. I'll be back whenever we're fixing to head to the next course. Alright, now we're coming in with 30 agility. We just got 30 agility at the Al-Kharid course. I'm sitting on top of the Al-Kharid Palace. So we're going to go ahead and finish this lap, and then we'll be moving over to the Varrock course, and we're wrapping up this agility level and the Al-Kharid course sitting at 19 marks of grace. I got a maze random during it, but so yeah, I'll be back whenever we are done with the Varrock course and give you an update then. Alright, I'm coming in here with 40 agility. Actually, because I was watching YouTube, not really paying attention, I missed the fact that we got 600 total level with 39 agility. So, sure that's not going to be the last time that I miss a milestone like this, but yeah, 40 agility, and with 40 agility we are up to 43 marks of grace. But fortunately now we get to go to the Canopus agility course, and that'll hopefully get us the majority of the rest of the marks of grace we need, if not all of them, before hitting level 60. So I will be back with more agility levels and hopefully 260 marks of grace. Alright guys, we're back with our 100th mark of grace. So we are now 100 out of 260, so we're getting close to halfway, but we're not quite halfway there. This is about 4 or 5 hours after the last clip video up. Goodness gracious, clip video update. So we just got 48 agility, and I will be back either with another agility milestone or another marks of grace milestone. Alright, so we just got 50 agility, which means that if we wanted to, we could go to the Falador rooftop agility course, But according to the wiki, the Canifis rooftop agility course will give you about 16 marks of grace per hour, where the Falador rooftop course only gives you 13 marks of grace per hour. So since you don't get the decreased marks of grace until 20 levels above the minimum level threshold for a rooftop course, I'm actually going to stay here until I either get 260 marks or until I hit 60 agility, whichever comes first. And from that point, we'll decide whether or not to go to the Falador course, which requires 50 agility, or the newly unlocked Sears Village course, which would require 60 agility. So I will be back whenever we hit either another agility milestone or when we hit a Marks of Grace milestone. And here we are, we're finally going to be getting our 260th mark. This grind took quite a while. Best I can tell, it took me about close to 20 hours to do. But I will say, I looked at the wiki's experience per hour rates and their marks per hour rates, and based on their rates, I should have been getting 260 marks of grace somewhere around like 61 agility. So, either I got really lucky or the rates are off. And I think that the Wiki Canifis rooftop agility course rates are off because it says you only get like 16 marks of grace. But I think I calculated that based on their rates at level 50, I should have had around like 84 marks. But actually, as you may have seen earlier, you may have remembered earlier, at level 50, I had 123 marks or something like that. So I think that the Canifis rates are actually a good bit higher than what they say on the wiki. So it just makes me more glad that I stayed here for the 260 marks, or stayed here until 60 agility if I had gotten that far. But I'll be back whenever we go and purchase Graceful. And now we're finally here in the Rogue's Den under Berthorpe. This has been, again, about a 20-hour grind. Ooh, that's pretty southern. About a 20-hour grind. 260 marks of grace. Let's see. I also went through Kingsman, a couple John Wick movies, a whole bunch of YouTube videos, Detective Pikachu. Those are all that I remember off the top of my head. But anyway, all of it is for this. We're going to go ahead and buy our entire set of Graceful. And now it's time to use this Graceful set to help us reach our future goals even faster. So I finished all the progress that's contained inside of episode 3 on July 31st, as you can see in there. And we went from 2 quest points up to 59 quest points. I added it up and we completed 28 quests in this episode, which is pretty astronomical. The stream itself took about 12 hours, but overall it was incredible progress to be made. But the quest gains don't even begin to compare to the skill gains that we obtained during this grind as well. From doing all of the quests that we did and grinding out the full Graceful set and agility, we went from a total level of 325 at the beginning of the episode to a total level of 618 at the end of the episode. So that's a gain of almost 300 total levels. And both these quests and these levels have put us in a great position to keep this momentum going in future episodes. Okay, I'm just going to come out and say it. This is like the 16th attempt I've done at ending this video. I can't ever get the clip right, so we're just going to roll with this one and hope that it goes well. So, with unlocking the Graceful outfit, I'm going to go ahead and call an end to the episode 3. I know this video is long, and I know that episode 2 is long as well. I know that it's a lot longer than most other content creators put out. So if you have any feedback about the video length, whether you're good with what it is now, you want it to be shorter, or anything like that, leave a comment down below. I'll read those, and I'll take that as well as any other feedback you have about the videos, the channel, the Iron Man, anything like that. I'll take those into consideration whenever I'm planning out future episodes. I'm planning out what I'm going to put in videos and what I'm going to take out and things of that nature, because ultimately this is about y'all. It's not really about me. So with episode 3 ending, I need to talk about what we're going to do in episode 4. And episode 4 is basically going to be more of the same. I'm going to be doing specific quests to unlock specific things that will progress our account quicker, and I'm going to be getting a couple skill and an item upgrade as well. I'm planning on doing Fossil Island. I know that my cat wants some attention. It's wanted attention for this whole thing. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to be unlocking Fossil Island, which means that I need to do the Bon Voyage quest. I'm going to do the Grand Tree, which will allow me to do Monkey Madness 1 whenever I feel like doing it, whenever I feel safe enough to do it. I'm going to do the Lost Tribe because that will give me access to the bone crossbow. I won't be able to use the special attack, but I can use the bone crossbow, and that'll be our best range weapon for the foreseeable future, or at least our easiest to use range weapon for the foreseeable future. I'm also going to do Ghost Ahoy quest because I want to have access to the Ectofunctus because of one of my skill grinds. And then I'm also going to be doing various other quests that are pre-quests or other kind of quest requirements for Recipe for Disaster, as Barrow's Gloves is one of the ultimate goals of the account. Obviously, with all these quests I plan on doing, I'm going to have to gather a lot of items, and so that is going to take at least a decent chunk of time over the next 2 weeks that the next progress video will be taking up. So, with those quest grinds out of the way, I want to do one main skill grind and I will do one main item grind. My main skill grind is going to be 43 prayer, hence the reason I need the Ectofunctus. I'm planning on getting it by using blue dragons using the safe spot in the Taverley dungeon, and then I'm going to use the Ectofunctus to minimize the number of bones that I actually have to obtain. I'm going to be maging them, so this will also get my mage level up as well, which will again make Monkey Madness 1 easier. In addition to getting the 43 prayer, I also want to obtain a rune scimitar. We have 40 attack, and a rune scimitar is going to be our best in slot attack, our best in slot weapon until we complete Monkey Madness 1 and get 60 attack to use the dragon scimitar. So I want to go ahead and unlock the rune scimitar so it's available to us whenever we need it in the future. Again, I'm going to be killing Zamorak warriors for that, and I'm going to be using mage, so mage level goes up, hopefully Monkey Madness difficulty goes down. So that's the thought behind the grinds that I'm going to be doing next video. As before, I'm going to be streaming as much of the progress for episode 4 as I can. I'm going to be streaming as much of it as I would think would be entertaining for people to watch. So if you want to watch it and if you want to follow the progress live and in the present time, then my Twitch TV link is down in the description. You can go give me a follow and hit the bell, and it'll let you know whenever I'm going live. So with episode 3 ending, if you enjoyed the video, hit a thumbs up. If you disliked the video, then hit the thumbs down. Tell me why you disliked it. You can tell me, Win-gineer, this video is way too freaking long. And then, hey, I've got something to work on now, which I have plenty to work on, but I've got something specific to go off of. If you want to follow the series in the future, then hit the subscribe button, and you can hit the bell if you want to, or you can just check back every couple weeks or so and see if any new videos are up. I'm planning on uploading as consistently as I can, and 2 week intervals has been working pretty well so far. So again, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and until next time, have a good one.